Anyway, let's start off with, of course, Costa Cruises 569 on board the Magica. So here's a little taster. We'll talk you through. So for anyone that's never cruised with Costa, you know, what makes them special? What makes them so popular?
Well, they're part of the Carnival fleet, so they're part of the biggest kind of fleet in the world of ships. But it is cruising Italian style, and they've been doing it for quite a few years, all the way back since 1948, Sean.
Wow.
Vibrant entertainment, a really good spa, one of the best at sea, in fact. And they really place an emphasis on the furnishings, on the architecture, and on the traits. And they feature millions of dollars in original artwork on all of their ships. This particular one launched in 2004, 105,000 tons, so it's a kind of middling to large ship, only 2,700 passengers, and on board you'll find the magic of cruising mixed with the style of the beautiful Amalfi Coast, because that is what basically the whole ship is designed around Capri, Portofino and Salento. It's a really beautiful ship. Spectacular 9-storey central hall. It's got nearly 6,000 works of art, all provided by the Milan-based Brera Academy of Fine Arts. So
6,000?
Nearly 6,000.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful ship to walk around. 4 restaurants. It's got 11 great bars, and my particular favourite is the Grand Bar Salento, which has got actually one of the biggest dance floors at sea as part of the bar, and it's a real social hub. So it's
yeah,
really
the modern ships nowadays, they are stunning. You know, they are floating resorts, they are works of art, they are incredible. So much, you get so much more than you get, even in a very good hotel. But you also get some amazing itineraries and some beautiful ports that you're going to see. So, it doesn't get more beautiful than this, because we're actually going to fly you to Venice, and we're cruising out of here. And it is one of the most beautiful ports to cruise.
Oh, it is. When I was on board the ships, I would always do a commentary as you were coming out, telling people what they could see, because there is so much to see here, Sean. And you're literally going within touching distance of the Doge's Palace, of the Campanile, St Mark's Square, little gondolas going along the side of the cruise ship. It's a magical experience. As you sail out, then your first port of call is going to be Bari in Italy. And this is situated on the heel of this boot-shaped country. It's famous for its beaches, its old town, and fabulous food. And it's a city with many hidden gems. The beautiful port to the seafront that winds through the open port gates. And you've got the wonderful St Nicholas Basilica, which was built during the Norman era, defended the old town. That's a really good thing to go and look around. You can discover modern Bari, of course. It's the second largest city in the south of Italy. Or head out to Sassi. And this is really gorgeous. Ancient quarters with an archaic old charm. And this is where Mel Gibson filmed Passion of the Christ. So if you've seen that film, then you know some of the architecture and some of the wonder, that is what you're going to get going out to Sassi. So I always say, this is your gateway to Sassi. I love Bari, but go out to Sassi and see something really spectacular. From there, you're then going to go to Kataklon in Greece. Now, Sleepy Kataklon is a very small port with a handful of dinky shops and tavernas, but more importantly, it's your gateway to one of the most famous landmarks in Greece, Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympic Games, and the sacred flame, of course, is lit here every year. If history isn't your cup of tea, then head out to the Mercury Winery. This is a family-run estate, one of Kataklon's oldest established wineries, and again, the vineyards border the Ionian Sea. Really beautiful. And again, you've got the wine cellars, the olive presses, and a family museum. Or some worshippers can head out to Karuta Beach, stretching over 10 miles with the Ionian Sea at your feet, and loads of great little bars and places to relax. From there, we're going to Athens, and this is very special. Watched over by the mighty Acropolis, the birthplace of civilization is peppered with the ruins and relics of its glory days. Stroll through the cobbled streets of the medieval Plaka, where you can munch on tasty snacks in a taverna. Shop till you drop in the quirky street markets. Take in the views with the locals from Philopapus Hill. Watch the changing of the skirted guard in Constitution Square, or trace the footsteps of Aristotle in the ancient Agora, where democracy first took its revolutionary route. History lovers can enjoy a plethora of world-class museums, while fashionistas will be in heaven with a huge variety of great modern shops. Brilliant.
And then Izmir next.
Izmir, cradled between the mountains and the Aegean Sea, it's Turkey's third largest city, was once the home to Alexander the Great, and is now your gateway to Ephesus. Really beautiful. Then a relaxing day at sea, and then Dubrovnik. And then sailing into this beautiful 12th century Croatian walled city of Dubrovnik is one of the greatest cruising experiences you can have. The town is one massive museum. Thick medieval walls encircle the entire city and contain within them a treasure trove of striking architecture. Think squares, fountains, palaces, churches, monasteries, all built from the same stone. They line these streets free of motor vehicles. You can walk the ancient walls for breathtaking views and the impossibly blue sea and the rich, lush hillside into which the city is burrowed. And once you've had your fill of sightseeing, you'll find pretty restaurants and cafes tucked away in the side streets that also have quite a few offbeat shops and art galleries for you to enjoy.
And then, of course, back to Venice, where you disembark and you're transferred from the port to the airport and flown back to the UK. It's a lovely itinerary, and I just want to show this gorgeous ship one final time. Say, Costa are part of Carnival, the biggest company.
Yeah, they are, and so you get this lovely kind of mix. You get the cruising Italian style, and you get you can learn Italian on board. You get great Italian regional dishes offered every night, great pastas and risottos. But you also get this kind of flash of kind of America and the kind of convenience that comes with the American money behind it as well.
Now, in terms of price, this has been a top seller in the past, hasn't it, Keith?
It has been, yeah, and this is. I mean, we had it at the beginning of March.
I remember.
Just as one of the hot picks. And it sold really, really well. But so we wanted to bring it back because obviously it's popular with people. And for this price sailing out of Venice, unbelievable.
But again, due to popularity, we do anticipate the price could go up in this one. I mean, it's amazing when you include the flights and everything. 569. And we always feature the lead date there is the 18th of May. Obviously, prices vary depending on the date, but we can give you 569 for the 18th of May. But you'd be surprised quite often, it varies, but quite often prices don't vary that much over the dates.
No, they don't. And again, you can get some great weather this,
Absolutely.
in May and June there, Sean. Really lovely.
Now, with all of those wonderful ports, we want you to make the most of them, but we want you to do it on a budget. And Planet Cruise can actually arrange excursions for you at a fraction of the price compared to what you'd pay on board. So, again, do look at some of those. They're on the Planet Cruise website, or you can speak to one of our cruise consultants and they'll talk you through those as well. Great start to the show, that one, though, isn't it?
It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cruise. It really is.